Hello, Julie Chance with Action Strategies by Design, and this is Teambuilder Tips Tuesday. This week's tip, take time to scout the rapids. Several years ago, my brother, sister-in-law, and I went whitewater rafting in Colorado. Somehow, we ended up on a trip with Class 4 and 5 rapids. If you're familiar with whitewater rafting, you know that Class 4 and 5 rapids are the most difficult rapids that are commercially rafted. To say we had no business being on that trip would be a massive understatement. I did learn a lot though. In addition to learning, I didn't want to do any more Class 4 and 5 rapids. One of the things we had to do was scout some of the more difficult rapids before running them. This required pulling the raft over and climbing up the side of a steep bank. The purpose of this exercise was to get a big picture view of the rapid so we could figure out how to best approach it. The bank was slippery, our booties became caked with mud, and getting in and out of the raft was a real balancing act. The entire process was arduous and a real pain in the butt, although not as big a pain, nor as time-consuming, as accidentally flipping the raft and ending up in the frigid water would have been. And it was this process that allowed us to successfully navigate the rapids and live to talk about the trip. As leaders, we often fail to take the time to scout the rapids with our teams. Taking the time to pause, climb to higher ground and get a big picture view can seem unproductive. Better to stay in the water and keep paddling. At least that seems to often be the prevailing attitude. But the just keep paddling approach will at best lead to less than optimal results, and at worst, to a complete capsize of the business. So as we kick off the third quarter of 2024, take time to scout the rapids with your team.